at 8 o'clock, so I'm going to just keep you guys going and rolling until then. She's got a whole bunch of things that she's got to get organized and prepped for the broadcast. Things that unfortunately I kind of left. I dropped the ball on a few things, so that's stuff that she's got to pull together and do. But I have complete and total faith in her. She is. She's done some amazing stuff. She is one of the most amazing people that I know. So the listing, there's a comment that I put up just a few minutes ago that shows who has contributed for the Remember Me broadcast on November 1st. So the top list of names is about 10 of you there. 2, 4, 6, 8, exactly 10 of you. Hey, Art Lover. So I'm just doing a little pre-show here. Christina's having a little bit of dinner and finishing up a few things before getting on the broadcast. So she'll be on in about a half an hour. So I'm just doing the warm-up show. I'm opening for her, as it were. So there's 10 people on the list there who have contributed. Well, I'm just seeing one of the things here. One of the links I sent, or one of the links I posted, there's a missing space, and it's added a number to. I don't know whether that's going to go through this. So for Douglas Kozarek, that's here. I'm just going to give you this. I found that I could type. Did it? Yes, it did. Okay, perfect. Art Lover, hey, thank you for the award. Thank you. The high award. Thank you. Hi. 20 cents. Awesome. So yeah, the first 10 people on the list there are those who've contributed enough to be able to submit the name of the departed loved one. And some people have submitted enough to be able to provide 2 or 3 or 4 names, which is awesome. Never broadcast on an empty stomach. Hey, Red Eye. It's all right. It's all good. Them and the rest of the list there, from Desiree down to Craig there, are all entered into the draw for the night of the broadcast on November 1st. So right now, Christina is getting a bunch of stuff ready for the broadcast. I kind of left her with a few extra things that needed to get done that I didn't actually get accomplished before I left for Ottawa. So that's a little bit of extra stress on her part. For her, but she's pulling together. She's doing really well, and I appreciate everything that she's done and that she's continuing to do. Yeah, she's doing that and getting a little bit of food. And in about 25 minutes or so, she's going to be on. So I can chat with you guys. We got great response for the Remember Me broadcast. It's awesome to see all the contributors, all the people who have sent us awards for this one. And it'll be very interesting to see the names and the stories submitted. Red Eye, I saw that you sent an email. I'll remind Christina of it in case she hasn't seen it yet. With a couple of names on it. You're actually you contributed enough to submit 3 names. So if you've got, I don't know, it's Red Eye, might be Rosie O'Donnell in disguise. Well, I don't know. There's some similarities there, but maybe it's not Red Eye. I don't know. It's just something about never broadcast on an empty stomach. It just seems like the kind of thing that a Red Eye would say. And, although Rosie O'Donnell might say that too. Never do anything on an empty stomach. Oh, Megan, my God. I remember like 25 years ago, we did Rosie O'Donnell did a show, one of her shows in Toronto, I think. Yeah. Or it was, no, because she did the shows down in New York. But we had a company that was Double Bubble, I think, with the gumballs. And you know how she loves the gumballs, right? So they had us make a gumball launcher that they built into her desk on the show, and she could just push a button and it would launch a gumball out of the desk. Right? So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, nonetheless, we got a lot of some great support for this month's broadcast. It'll be on November 1st, the actual Day of the Dead. Could be worse. We could have Yoko Ono sing the opening number. Oh my God. You mean doing the countdown? 10, 9, 8. And that's not my voice doing the countdown on our countdown. the countdown and the intro will come when Christina comes on, because right now I'm operating with the iPad. I'm sitting at a little outdoor market before going to finish off my tasks for the evening, and just sort of hanging out with you guys and giving you guys a little bit of a warm-up show. I'm going to try and adjust the camera a little bit. This is funny. My iPad is sitting on a metal table, and of course the iPad case is all magnetic, right? So seeing I'm at Screech, yeah. You can be my Yoko. But the iPad case is magnetic, right, to close it up. So it's stuck to the desk. It's quite funny. I went to pick it up. I went to slide it. It's like, it's not moving. Oh, look, magnets. How about that? It's stuck to the little metal cafe table, not desk. So who else is out there tonight? I see Art Lover is there, and we've got Red Eye hiding on Facebook again. So anyone else? I tagged everyone who's contributed to the for the Remember Me broadcast and who's contributed since the last broadcast, since the pirate one. So this is pretty awesome. You know, we've got a good number of people and quite a good amount of contributions coming in. So definitely be looking at doing the donations to the World Wildlife Fund Monarch Relief Fund. Which for every hey Jedi Senshi, how are you? Christina will be on in about 20 minutes. She's just trying to finish off a few things that I didn't get done before I left for Ottawa, and trying to have herself a little bit of food. So you know, she's doing really well. She's pulling a lot of stuff through. Hey Jazzy, how are you? So the Remember Me broadcast, November 1st. We will be doing the donation to World Wildlife Fund. Gonna try HAPS. It hasn't been cooperative lately with my limited bandwidth. Okay, awesome. Give it a shot. So we will be doing the donation to World Wildlife Fund, the Monarch Relief Fund. I'm good. Taking it easy today. Awesome. So it's been a busy day for me and for Christina as well. So. We'll see how things go. But she will be coming in about 20 minutes to take over the broadcast, and she'll run the intro countdown and everything else when the time comes. And then from that, she'll be taking over and talking to you guys about FanExpo, and while she edits some videos for our panels. So FanExpo is coming up next weekend in Toronto at the Metro Toronto Convention Centre. Where am I today? I am still in Ottawa. And I will be in Ottawa for the foreseeable future. So I'm just sitting in a little outdoor market, just doing a quick broadcast warm up for Christina before she comes on and joins me, and then I'm going to sign off and go off and take care of my stuff. But yeah, so next weekend, the October 22nd and 24th at the Metro Toronto Convention Centre is FanExpo Canada. And Christina will be doing two panels. Friday night at 5:30 p.m. She's doing Wings and Things. So talking about the Maleficent wings, the Monarch wings, the Queen Maeve fairy wings, and that sort of thing. And doing some demonstrations. Fan Expo is at like Comic Con. Yeah, exactly. Well, there's the Fan Expo in Vancouver as well that happens down at the convention center down by the docks, right? The Vancouver Convention Center, or whatever it's called. And so this is the one in Toronto is the original founding convention. I mean, we were part of it in its first year about 25 years ago, before we moved out to BC. Happy Sunday, Captain Kirk. How are you? There he is. No smoke, steady, no farting noises. So far, so good. Okay, this is good. Don't let the magic smoke out of your machines. That's always counterproductive. So yeah, she'll be doing the panels, Wings and Things on Friday, 5:30 p.m. And Saturday at 5:15 p.m. she'll be doing Production to Cosplay. So she'll be talking about, people. There we go. Thank you. FanExpoHQ.com/FanExpoCanada. And that's been happening every year. Obviously, the past couple of years it didn't happen because of the pandemic. So this is the first time they're doing a live convention again since the pandemic and all the lockdowns happened. So it's going to be different. It's going to be interesting. Hopefully not too crowded. Hopefully a lot of people, everybody follows the safety protocols. Yeah, 2019 was the last one, and that was our first year back in Ontario. We went to that one. We did the Maleficent thing. We did it on Sunday, and had a great time. Got to see a lot of people we haven't seen in many years, and so Christina will have an opportunity to do that again next weekend. So production cosplay deals mostly with replicating costumes and characters from your favorite shows, and how you can do it on a tight budget as opposed to the seemingly unlimited budgets that productions tend to have when they build these costumes. So she'll be talking about materials, techniques, things like that. Adhesives, paints, plastics, metals, and whatever else. And unfortunately, these panels are only 45 minutes long, so that's not really a lot of time. Will there be celebrities? There's actually quite a lot. If you go to the webpage and take a look, I mean, Shatner is going to be there, and Christopher Eccleston from Doctor Who is going to be there, and I can't even remember how many other people are going to be there. So there we go, Wings and Things. Wings, crowns, fake metal. So that's Jedi Saint Katie's copied that directly from the panel listings in the at the convention website. So there we go. Complete your next fantasy-based costume. So she'll be doing that, and Friday she's got, I believe Friday she's got enough help. Christina will be there. I won't. Which brings me to mention that anybody in the Toronto area that is able, anyone like Newfoundlander or whoever else, Jedi Senshi will be there, and so will Lisa Nassie Harrison and a couple of other people. But Christina really needs someone to help her out on the Saturday, because we only have. Technically, we only have Katie who Jedi Senshi, and she needs at least one, maybe two other people to help with wrangling Wings and K9 and stuff like that, because she's going to bring K9 to the convention. He's been all fixed up. You guys saw that on a broadcast the other night. And, I was doing a phone-in on the broadcast because I couldn't get enough bandwidth. There we go, production cosplay. There we go. And unfortunately, because of how short the panels are, she's not really going to be able to have any major samples there and do a lot of like handing things around for people to look at and touch. So she is going to be tonight during the broadcast while she chats with you guys. She's going to be editing some videos to post up some video of a lot of the props and stuff that we've done. Hopefully the border will ease soon. I'd like to go up north without being shot again. Oh my god. And there, Jedi Senshi posted the link for the celebrities coming to FanExpo Canada. And there's quite a few of them, actually. They've done quite well. Yeah. So yeah, that's coming up next weekend. And on the Sunday, so that's the Friday and Saturday, and on Sunday she doesn't have any panels, but she's going to be going there to do some, just walk around in costume and pose for pictures and hang out and chit-chat with a lot of people we haven't seen in a long time. And if anyone wants to go down there and join her and help out with anything, that would be awesome. There's the schedule for FanExpo. Jedi Senshi is right on the ball with all this stuff. So Christina should be gone in about 13 to 15 minutes. She's trying to have a little bit of food and get herself prepped and ready for the broadcast. Things got a little out of hand today. Too many things to get done and not enough time to do it in. So I'm trying to help out a little bit right now by doing just a little bit of a warm-up show for her, so that she can be prepared and all zen and ready to go and have some food. Like Red Eye said before he joined us, while he was still on Facebook before he joined us on Haps, never broadcast on an empty stomach. So never go shopping on an empty stomach, because you'll always buy more food than you actually need. So yeah, and of course, what I'm doing, I'm sitting here in a market that's got like dozens of restaurants all over the place, and me with no budget to buy any food. But that's okay. I'm going to go, after this, I'm going to go back, and I'm being moved into a different location tonight from where I was last night and the night before. And we'll be able to get some food when I'm there. So that should all work out. And so yeah, I want you guys to focus on what's going on with the convention and with the Remember Me broadcast, because that's the important thing. Why am I being moved? Well, the past couple of nights was just a temporary location because they didn't find anything official for me, so they made some concessions at a different location. Um, so I don't want to really get into a lot of the detail because it's not about what's happening with me. It's we're trying to focus on what's going on with the business, with convention, the broadcasts, and all that sort of thing. So, but yeah. So how is everyone out there tonight? Really hoping that we get a lot of people coming in for the Remember to watch the Remember Me broadcast. It's I think it's going to be really awesome. Just hearing stories about people who've passed on, who've moved on, and are dearly departed, so that they can be remembered, so that their souls live eternally, as the Mexican belief is that as soon as a person is forgotten about in life, someone who's passed, they're no longer remembered in life. Their soul evaporates and disappears permanently. As long as somebody is there to remember them, generation after generation, to pay tribute and remember that person, their soul will continue to live on. So, which is pretty cool, really, when you think about it. And of course, it's all tied in with the ones that leave a mark linger on. Exactly. Whether it's a good mark or a bad mark or an interesting mark, nonetheless, they live on. But it also ties in with the whole the monarch thing, with the Remember Me broadcast. The monarch butterfly has probably the longest migration route of any insect in the world, where they migrate from up here in eastern Canada, like Ontario and Quebec, and down through the U.S. and into the Midwest, and they migrate all the way down to Mexico, to some forests in central Mexico, to spend the winter. And they have a couple of generations of butterflies down there, and then that final generation comes back up in the spring and resettles back up through North America. Right? And they come by the millions, but they're, as far as numbers are concerned, not all things that linger are good. However, this is true. All depends on what you eat, right? Luckily, I'm out in the open air, so it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, even though they still number in the millions, they're endangered because their habitats are being bulldozed and clear cut and stuff like that. So that's part of what the World Wildlife Fund is raising money and awareness for. To err is human, yes. To break wind is divine. Too much time, too much fun. But yeah, so that's the part of the reason why we're going to do the Remember Me broadcast, is to help along with that, with the support of that cause. When we moved back, it's not that kind of broadcast. When we moved back to Ontario a couple of years ago, we finally saw monarch butterflies again for the first time in forever, because they're not really in BC. They don't really live on the West Coast, the monarch. So to see them again, and then to see what people are doing up here to help them out. A lot of people are doing butterfly habitats in their gardens. They're planting milkweed, which is one of the primary food sources for the monarch butterfly, and just doing everything butterfly friendly. There's parks all over the city that have specific areas that have specific plant life that the monarch butterfly thrives in, to help along. So it's quite a neat effort that a lot of places in North America, Canada and the eastern U.S. are. Get my second win since I broke my first. Nice. But yeah, there's so much effort being done in the eastern half of this continent, just to help them along. So that's definitely something, something to be proud of being part of, which is cool. So she should be coming on very shortly. Glad to see that there's a few people here on tonight and chit-chatting and having a good time. Being a Sunday night, it's always kind of a hit and miss as to who's doing what and who's prepping for Monday work and stuff like that. But it's good to see some people on. And once I sign off and hand this over to Christina, it's primary food source of the caterpillar, the monarch, not the butterfly itself. Exactly, yeah. The butterflies, they got the little proboscis, and they suck sap and nectar. There's the the monarch does the munching, the, 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 the caterpillar does the munching. And the milkweed it's a toxic plant, right? But the monarch butterfly and the caterpillar evolved to be able to process the toxin and not be harmed by it. But it makes them toxic, and predators know this, so predators tend to avoid them because they don't want to get sick. So that's a bit of a evolutionary benefit that monarch butterflies figured out. And other butterflies like the viceroy look a lot like the monarchs. They try to mimic the monarch to fool their predators, and they don't eat the they don't eat the milkweed, but they try to look like the monarch. So they're imposters. Um, so as I mentioned up at the beginning, at the top of this broadcast, is the list of people who have contributed. So the first 10 people are the people who've contributed enough to be able to submit names. We've got names from a few people, but we still need names from others. So if you've been linked and you've been tagged on this broadcast, so you'll be able to tell and take a look at the list and see how many names that we need from you. And a little story, a little anecdote about what that person, parent, sibling, teacher, loved one, mentor, pet, you know. So, a little anecdote about what that person means to you. Oh, look who's here! And I got a little chime in my pocket, and I don't know what to do with it. Okay.
I wanted to sneak in on you. How the hell can you see me?
No, well, you're like right up here in my corner. This little tiny image. Right?
In other words, Habs did the upgrade that we've all been asking for, and it's when I don't want it to be upgrade because I wanted to sneak in on you. That's
well,
not
Red Eye saw you apparently too. My pants are ringing. Okay. Well, where's Dawn?
not fair.
So, I got them all warmed up for you.
All right, fine. I'll come on next to you. Hang on.
All right. Gonna go to live. I won't be able to see comments when I go to live. At least I don't think I will be able to. There we go. All right.
I thought I'm just gonna sneak up on him and just nope. Apparently not.
Nope.
Hi, Jedi Senshi.
All right, folks.
Are you gonna hang out for a little bit? Or are you gonna take off?
I gotta take off because I actually I have to go to I have to go see a person about the place. Yeah, because I finally got word, so I should go and do that before it gets too late, and I'll keep you in the loop, Christina. And yeah, so I'll leave you guys.
Hang on, I'm looking at this awesome list.
It's a pretty good list. We've got 10 people who have contributed enough to submit names, and then another dozen or so on top of that to add to the draw.
That's gonna be a good draw.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be a good draw. Because I want to actually type them out. I actually want to type them out this time and put them on little monarch cards and do the draw kind of fancy schmancy like this time instead of just putting numbers and.
Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah.
So everything's back to normal awards until November. Well, Martin.
Yeah.
I'm making shushy fingers before you disappeared. Okay, so I did disappear. So only he saw me. Damn. See, I was hoping he didn't see me at all. So that's why I wanted you guys to be quiet because I was gonna jump him, so to speak. We're not that kind of broadcast.
In my top corner kind of popped up and showed your image.
Okay. So yes, have we November story time?
Have we decided?
We're doing. Well, I'm assuming it's at the end of November, even though the Remember Me is on November 1st.
Yeah.
But we haven't decided. We haven't even decided. I'm thinking Christmas. We might have to go back to Lord of the Rings because the elf thing.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Martin. Be well. Stay safe. Yes. Tough Twinkies. I busted you for a change. Yes. Yeah, you did.
He busted you for a change. That's awesome.
Damn, my friends. Why do I love you guys so much?
Yeah, November. I don't know. What do we got for November?
What cosplays have we not done?
Well, we haven't done Doctor Who, and Doctor Who
Oh,
originally came out on November 23rd, 1963. So that could be a possibility.
we can make people into Cybermen
Daleks,
and Daleks,
and and
and we'll have to.
some of the most fine. We'll pick some of the most ridiculous Doctor Who monsters.
Oh my God, there's no shortage of those. The
Oh,
Silurians or Silurians.
Silurians, yeah. The what were they? Yeah, I can't remember what they were called.
Um,
They were in Christopher Eccleston's time. They were
what?
posing as politicians, and then
Yeah,
they
with
got
the adipose, with the fat thingies.
yeah. Oh, the
I remember
adipose
the
too. Yeah.
adipose.
Oh,
Yeah, because they were the fat masses. You want to be a companion, please? Okay, well, Martin and I, because our existing Doctor Who cosplay is my Romana #1. I've also got my Ace. Um, but I think I don't know. I think I still look. I think I look too mature to do Ace at the moment. Well, no, I might be able to get away with it still.
you could pull it off. You could pull it off.
But the question is, who will tolerate the War Doctor more? Because Martin definitely does not look like Doctor #7 or Doctor #5 anymore. Um, we still have your Doctor #7 cosplay, but it just doesn't look right on you now.
Right. I mean, not with the long hair and
Martin
face.
as Jodie Whittaker is going to be at so sell.
As Jodie Whittaker
Well, we could because usually there's the Doctor Who Christmas special, but this year the new season is starting
on Halloween on the third
yeah, on
October
Halloween.
31st. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do Doctor. Oh my God, let's do Doctor Who in November. November
all right.
23rd, the anniversary of Doctor Who. Let's do Doctor Who story time.
Yeah. Whatever the closest Sunday is to that, I guess.
Which means all sponsors from this point on for next month. So all sponsorships that exist in October or given before October 31st will be part of the Doctor Who story time. And from this point to the end of the month, $5 worth of awards will not be going into the Monarchs now. It'll be going into November Storytime. And the Monarch funds will be counted up, and we will, up until last Friday midnight was the cutoff. So we did the Monarch thing a little differently, but we had to, because that's the way it wound up working. Woo! Um,
Yep.
I now want to put Martin in colored suspenders and short pants and.
Great.
But your hair's not
Uh,
short and blonde.
so now that we got that sorted out, I really do have to get going.
8 years, 2 more years until 60. Oh my God. Wow.
All right. So I really do have to get going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Um,
Glad I was able
I'm
to
still
help her
fighting.
warm up a bit. And yeah, we had some issues with the 3D printer she was struggling with, so that didn't.
No, no, no. Red Eye, it's November 1st. Remember me is on November 1st.
Yeah.
I've given up on the 3D printer. I'm hoping Jeff can help me tomorrow because I'm having a breakdown with how much has to still be done, and you not being here is I'm realizing even at our worst, we contributed a hell of a lot to each other. So it's time for some reformatting.
Yeah.
See you later, Martin. Bye, Martin.
All right,
Oh, hi,
folks.
Art Lover. So hey Martin,
Yep.
say bye, Martin.
Bye, Martin. Take care, folks. Bye.
Bye. Oh, I see Harold posted. That's fine, Harold. We get it. Um, my Martin? No, no, no. He's my Martin. You have to go find another Martin. Can I send a minor revision to mine? Bye, Martin. Yeah. I'm gonna start on everything probably Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'm hoping people send me their stories by then, because I don't want any last second rushes because it's been pretty crazy. I still have to fix my Monarch wings. Um, they threw a little bit of a fit when I wore them last, and I want to fix the static ones as well. So the quick design for the backpack for the Monarch fundraiser that we were doing with Monarch Ultra uh, was um, was rushed and did not last. So I am going to use my phone for a little music. Um, but yeah, we're still looking for someone to help me on Saturday. If not, then I'm going to have to just rearrange the cosplays. I don't want to. I want to put Maleficent on Saturday. So um, but yeah, Harold, it's either you're Chris or you're Martin. You can't have both of us. You can't stake claim to both of us. It's not fair. It's one or the other. And I'll be very offended if you say Martin. And you don't want me offended. You wouldn't like me when I'm offended. The deadline. I bruised me were fingers hammering that out. Oh, no, the 15th is technically the deadline for the awards and stuff for financially being part of it and in the draw and everything, which was on Friday. So you did right. It's just with the chaos this weekend, I have not been able to get to them. So I'm looking at Monday, Tuesday, well, probably more Tuesday, Wednesday now. But yes, so technically the 15th was a cutoff for all the financial. So he's Marty Mar. Oh, Jazzy. Oh, you're lucky he isn't here. He has a hard time with that Marty word. Apparently his sisters used to call him that a lot. Oh, right, right. Use YouTube instead. Well, let's see if my phone dies. Hopefully my phone does not die. YouTube. Look, I see a cat out of the corner of my eye. Hi, don't step on the keyboard, cat. Don't step on the mouse. I'm a Klingon. I can have both. All right. If you really want to be that greedy. Really? You want to get some work done for me? You want to figure out the 3D printer? Because I'm done. He's like, no. Just call him McFly. Oh, you people are in for a bruising. Ah. Let's see, what style of copyright free music do I play today? Fantasy medieval. Let's do that. There we go. Nice mood. Uh, dude, my wireless my Bluetooth keyboard is not really talking to my computer right now, and the the computer is right on the other side of you, and you really don't care, do you? Pippin. I'll send a revised version of mine to the same address. Okay, yeah, like if you can do that by tomorrow, that would be great. And those of you who have not sent stories, please do so. I'm going to be looking up some folklore and stuff to tell stories. And I want to give you a. I am Worms is Butthole. His best feature, he's a cat. See? It's his best feature. It's a weapon, right? Um, he's a cat. He doesn't care, yeah. Can we get you a second chair so I can get at the keyboard? You know, please. All right. You're not going up there. That's all chemicals and glues and stuff. So, sorry, Pip. I don't know where the other chairs are, and you can't sit on that one. All right, folks, hang on. I have a cat that has demands. Um, well, dude. All right, let me grab you a chair. I'll grab your chair. You can sit next to me. All right, come on, come on, come on. It's here for you. He's like, no, not my conditions, huh? All right, he's here. There, we have a chair. We has a chair. Holding paper out of the way. We has chair. There we go. There we go. Done. Now that my camera's closer to me, I'm going to put my light on lower. There we go. That's like Charlie and Piper first thing in the morning, but noses in your face, not butts. Yeah, well, cats, right? Give them something to do. A piece of packing tape on the back of the neck can be very entertaining. This one's smart and long and yeah, pretty crazy. So how is everyone? Thank you, Martin, for starting things off for me. I have decided to edit video tonight instead of working on things. Um, at some point, I'm gonna have to face some stuff, including finishing Maleficent one. So I'm gonna try getting used to this whole thing. Hang on. I'm gonna go to this setting. Oh, that's not the way I wanted to do it. So FanExpo has informed us that we it's strict to 45 minutes now. So I'm used to having an hour, sometimes two, or an hour and a half, sometimes two. And they're not going to let us do that this time because of the whole COVID thing and trying to get audiences out and back in, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Mostly packed for the convention. Oh, please don't say that. I haven't even started. Don't talk with your mouth open. So, since I'm not going to have all the extra, I'm not going to have Martin, just the extra body, et cetera, et cetera. I've got to have something. So I have to now edit these videos down to 45 minutes. With it this way, can you guys still hear me? Because right now I've got the editing app forward. Um, I can't see myself. Hang on. No, it's not going to do that. Hey, it's going to do that. So can you? Okay, that was a hiccup. That was a hiccup. Okay, so when I'm on the other app, audio's fine. Okay, so I'm going to move this halfway off the edge. Actually, whoops, yeah. Oh, hold on. I've got two screens going. I can move Haps onto the other screen and keep the editing program. Hold on, I'm going to see if this will work. Time to. Oh, no, it doesn't. If I move one app onto another screen, it doesn't work. It loses track of the other app. Sounds good. Okay, so. Hmm. Oh, I see. iMovie, share. Yeah, I have to reintroduce it. I have to tell it where to find it. Oh. All right, so I can use both screens. Which means you guys can hear me fine, right? And I can see what I'm doing. I just got to remember off the right is down below. All right, Christina's learning. Uh, so I've got an older. So now for the video, I have to think more along the lines of what they're not going to see during the panel or stuff that won't be there, so to speak. Will you get paid for FanExpo? No, Art Lover, they're not doing that now. Martin and I used to get honorariums in a hotel room, so we didn't have to drive back and forth. But we don't anymore because of COVID and because of conventions being down for 2 or 3 years. We now have to do it all on our own, which is unfortunate. But when they start recovering, I want to be the first person to get back into the honorariums and everything. So yeah, we're going to be paying a lot of money though because I have to park downtown. I'm going to be changing at my car, which will be interesting. Um, so there's a number of things that are going to make it, but it's like going back to the 80s. It's literally like going back to the original. Free passes, yes. May your feces achieve maximum cohesion. I hope so too. More housework to get done tonight. Later, Harold. But yeah, it really is a matter of the love of it when you think about it at this point. Um, it's a shame. It's kind of hard on Martin and I because we're used to getting paid. But yeah, that's not gonna happen. Not for a while. Now somewhere I have. the old periscopes where we did the wings. Hi, Chill. So I'm going to hack up this older version of the video. I don't want to take out our introduction, so let's see if we can make it 40 minutes minus the introduction. And they really they're like, bring the appropriate cable, and I'm like, well, what is the appropriate cable, right? So yeah, so I'm gonna have to be careful with this. Can you guys can you guys hear the music from the video too? Because I don't know what I don't know what updates that I guess not, huh? Yeah, I don't see it. But yeah, so it's so different this time. It's literally like going all the way back to the beginning. We're gonna try our best to make sure that the store gets more attention. And we get more attention because we want to get out there and we want to do our thing. It's really hard with Martin in Ottawa right now, but it can't be made impossible. My old original attitude on life was very much, if you study it, if you work it, if you do all these great things, then you deserve everything. You deserve the love. You deserve there's everything. I'm gonna turn the volume off on this because I'm not gonna need. I'm gonna have to lay a different piece of audio over top. I slightly hear the music on your phone. Okay, that's what we. Maybe we'll turn that up. Here, there we go. Um, but yeah, so it's not what we want anymore. Like we worked really hard to be guests. We worked really hard to be that status. However, with COVID, multiple years down, yeah, it's not gonna happen. So Art Lover, was there a particular reason why you were asking? Do you know of a convention that is in a position to pay? Because Martin and I would love to get out to more cons again. And after 8 moves, there's a lot of stuff probably missing here. Actually, there is a lot of stuff missing. So it's very upsetting. But we have to figure it out, you know? For those we have to figure it out things. Um, yeah, putting together Maleficent was definitely a challenge. I think somewhere I have Periscope videos. This little bit is going to be too long now if I'm moving it down to about 35, 40 minutes. I gotta cut it tighter. Just curious. Okay. But do keep your eyes and ears open, folks. If it's in driving distance, Martin and I would love to do it, even if it's a day con, if it's within an hour to 2 hours driving distance, or if friends in other places like Montreal and you want to give us somewhere to crash, that would be great. Um, we can't get over the border yet, Jazzy. Oh, Martin didn't do any tags. Hang on. Live, art, cosplay, prop maker. Uh, there's some hashtags. There we go. I'll come back to the comments soon. Yes, but they can't. We can't confirm anything until the border opening up is confirmed. Really, um, you can't do one until you know the other. But again, they've got a lot of American guests as well. They got a lot of American cosplayers, so it may be a while before we can go back down to those cons unless again we want to do it for free. So we may be relying on a lot of friends in various locations if we're going to make it down. Um, but yeah, it's a shame Martin has to miss this one because it's the first con back in like 3 years. You know, you can tell I'm in bare feet here because the wings are touching the ground. So this is why I wear heels underneath this outfit. so the wings fold down but don't hit the ground like that. But no, there's a lot of small ones. Like I mean, I was thinking of going out to Hamilton, but I've been told that the Hamilton Comic Con is a scam, so I don't want to go and support them. Just that doesn't make sense. I've downloaded the QR of my vaccine. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I was thinking of doing that too. I think Martin should as well, especially since he's going to be in Ottawa for a bit. And this is old video footage before I made my new horns. All right, that's right. Wings and Things was all the mythological, which now is going to go basically to protecting the cosplay because we only have 45 minutes. So much easier when you have an hour and a half. Yeah, the first con we had them out to was Emerald City Comic Con. Well, Jazzy, right now the problem is um, without Martin, there's we don't have anyone who knows the wings. So and they're going to be out of sight. So we've got a friend of ours coming over tomorrow to get on a Zoom with Martin while I go off and do other things to teach the wings, but he can only be there Friday. So I have to decide um, if Friday I'm getting into the mechanical monarch, putting Katie there into the static monarch wings, and then finding someone else to wear Maleficent, or whether I'm waiting till Saturday because I want to wear Maleficent for production to cosplay because those wings are CGI'd. So I'd like to be able to encourage people to not let things like CGI discourage them from their cosplay. But in order to do it Saturday, I need someone all day Saturday who can come here and be trained on those wings. Because it's not a matter of just putting them over your shoulder and just they have to be bolted on. All the batteries, all the little switches have to be done in the right order, etc., etc. So I will be wearing Maleficent at some point during the weekend, but I just don't know if it's Friday or if it's going to be Saturday. And it's driving me crazy because Saturday's the bigger day. I'd rather be in Maleficent on Saturday. And Saturday, if everything goes wrong, right, I've got plenty of time before the panel to organize things. So, yeah. Thank you. Should call it Blinged Wings? What? See, Martin won't be there with his robes and his. I won't have a Stefan to get attitude on. See, okay, this is the better shot of. They're also a little hard to get up and down places because of how long they are. Even with the heels, I have to lean forward. So it's when I'm up high. See how I'm leaning forward? I have to make sure that the wings don't get caught on behind me. So without Martin, this is going to be a very difficult thing. Honey, his robes will drag, big time drag. All right, and I have to find more video of the dragonfly wings because I don't think I have anyone to wear the dragonfly wings. Again, it takes a particular physical. Hmm. I think I'd like to put the newer. Oh, and oh, good. I do have some of the Maeve. Okay, so Maleficent was made first. I'm gonna throw this video in here. That's some more up to date when it comes to me in this outfit. Oh, if I could find a guy to wear Stefan, that would be just like. I was thinking of putting it up on the FanExpo page, but I can't. I don't know. I don't know when I'm wearing Maleficent. It's really horrible. Maybe Jeff can teach someone on for Saturday how. I've never been like I'm so used to being so organized and so structured. We know which cosplay when and where. We don't do any of the big cosplays, and if only one of us is going to a convention, we keep it small. But they want the wings and things panel because apparently wings are in. So I think I'd rather the footage of closing. Oh, sorry. This goes here. So we have opening. Which really doesn't have to be that long. Maybe about there. Oh, I hope my makeup works out good this time. That was this footage here was Fan Expo a couple of years ago, and it was just like my makeup turned out so much better than I expected. The music is fantasy medieval, fantasy medieval music, instrumental, no copyright, epic music, etc., on the on YouTube. You like that? Yeah, I had got tons of video of them opening. And yeah, that year I was just like, no, we gotta get fresh video because I've been using this clip here a lot. I was like, okay, it was time for another clip. So I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna cut it out. I'm gonna tuck it at the end. See, and I don't have the monarch in here yet. It's over here. Oh, nope. So yeah, we built the Mave wings on Periscope. We have some different techniques now that we're going to be trying out. So oh, I love this footage. You guys go see this. Can you see this? Yeah, you can. Yeah, I love Martin when he's in Stefan. It's just like I think I'm gonna tuck that in there. Go right about here. Oh, I miss Emerald City Comic Con. Good group of people. Look at the smug look on his face. All right, so he sent me. We don't have a video of the most up to date pack, but he sent me the video from the first version of the pack for Maeve. So I'm gonna put that in here. You know what's going to be popular? Squid Game, probably. Oh God, that thing is just. I don't understand it. Okay, I just don't understand it. I don't. I just don't. I hope not. Well, we're not. It's hard to find the right volunteers because A lot of people are still uncomfortable about being around a lot of public. I mean, I'm uncomfortable a bit too, but I'm just like, I'm just going to be safe. And there's not going to be as big an audience as it was before, but it's big enough to make me happy is what's important to me. So unfortunately, the quality of this video is not very good, but oh, I guess I should put titles in here. When I don't watch it, but I understand the premise. Yeah, I just, I don't understand it. I just ugh. Here, with magical. Where's the magical little opening thing with the little sparkle dust? Oh, this one's maybe this one. Yeah, I no, pixie dust. There it is. So I'll put this here, and then Maeve, Maeve, and then put this here, Maleficent. You thought he was grabbing something else? No, no, because even out in public at conventions, we're not that kind of broadcast. That's another thing too is I want enough volunteers that we can broadcast some of our panels. Now we're redoing Mave completely different now. So what you see here is we've got the ABS in the middle, and then there's a fiber optics. I was hoping to be able to do it in time, but I'm not going to be able to do it in time. The problem is because we're using. This is something we'll talk about in the panel too. Here, let me switch the videos for a minute. Off the edge there, here. Because on the Mave wings, we chose to use PET G, and the spines inside are ABS. And what has happened is the glue, we use like 5 different kinds of glue. The ABS and the PET G are not staying together, and part of it is because there's such different kinds of materials, and then you got all the cellophane in between. But there's so much flex to them that every time they flap, they fall apart. So I'm completely redesigning these and doing it in a very different way. Hopefully, if there's time before the convention, I will. And another reason why we want always have to have assistance is because they can stay off the side with materials like this, and we can say, "This is how we screwed up, and this is how we're going to succeed." And I'd like to have one Mave wing, hopefully one Mave wing done um, to to show a different technique. But yeah, I don't want to sell those in the store because I mean they're old. We made them years ago, but still, so the product will last a while before it starts doing that. But if I'm going to sell them in the store, yeah, I need to feel good about it. I need to feel good about it, and I want them to last longer. Jeez, how old are they? First of all, this was Periscope that I was doing this on. Hmm. Geez, they're about. Well, they were made about a year after we made the Maleficent wings. It was the first test on Periscope. I'm available to help out. Yes, which makes me very, very happy. We use a lot of garage, but you can see how much they flex, which is a big problem. They look great, but yeah, they just overextend, and that's where the problem comes in. See, now this is the first design. I'd like to see if there's a way to go back to doing this design as well. They're separate. They're separate, like actual butterfly wings are. There's a bottom wing and a top wing, right? If you look closely. However, um, they started separating. They started parting. So I'm hoping by using Lexan, like I won't remake. I'm gonna remake a pair like that, but I want to remake these this first pair is larger than these. So at some point I want to go back and do those. Um, because I really liked that oversized down. Now they're going to be heavier, but no matter what, the Lexan is not going to be as heavy as Maleficent because it's a different kind of motors. But we're going to have to be able to afford a sturdier motor, and that's a bit of a challenge for us right now. COVID has drastically affected our financial state. Can you guys hear me okay over the music? But you can see, yeah, these are the two-part wings, and they kept wanting to separate. So there's got to be a better way, right? Oh, there's the dragonfly wings. I don't have much footage of the dragonfly wings. I do somewhere. I don't know where. There's been so many drives that I don't know what's on them now. So I'm going to isolate this bit of footage of the dragonfly wings. And see, this is when they're all one piece. You can see the difference, right? There isn't a huge overlap between the wings. Still a good size, but I'm, I want more. You're gonna be a fairy queen. You gotta have more. So I'm gonna switch things around here. Oh, my fairy orb! I gotta make sure my fairy orb is okay. I may bring my fairy orb anyway, because I think my monarch can do with it. So it's a magical orb. Now here's the thing: we didn't put a blinker in there. We didn't put a blinker inside the wings or anything. That blinking is being caused because of the flapping and the LEDs. You can see we put a ton of LEDs underneath the skirt too, which is fun. So to keep this in 45 minutes, nice effect though. Yeah, it wound up being really cool. How many people usually attend the different panels? Well, I don't know with COVID, but Martin and I, because we were doing Emerald City Comic Con, and we had worked our way up to the larger cons and stuff like that, and FanExpo a few years ago, and back in Vancouver, our audiences are anywhere between 1,000 to 4,000 people. However, with COVID, and what is it they're calling it again, Katie? It's FanExpo something, limited edition. Expo limited edition. So the government's not going to let them sell as many tickets as they did before. So I have no idea at this point. So and everyone's standing. They're not even putting seats in the panel rooms. You're gonna have people stand in clusters and no more than five circle type thing. Not 100% sure, but that's how they're doing a lot of the art exhibits and stuff as well. So I have no idea how they're gonna do this one. Um, so yeah, we could only have a few hundred. We could have a couple thousand. It's really hard to tell. And apparently they've added a couple rooms. I gotta figure out where the rooms are. You know. And the dragonfly fairy, his name was Arlo. So we're gonna go like this. Arlo. I bought two camp stools. Smart. Very smart. And then I don't have any. I don't have any footage of the inside of these wings. And I know I have more footage. Okay, this is the other wings and things. Panel footage. Nope. Nope. Where is? Oh, so this is the problem. Is everything is just scattered everywhere. Right. Everything is just crazily scattered everywhere. It's production of cosplay, which also has to be changed to be shorter. Ah. Okay, I gotta go find the other Monarch video. They were $11.99 plus tax at sale. Nice. Hi, Craig. How are you tonight? Cool pictures. Thank you. Trying to edit a much smaller video for the panel, or the panels that I'm doing for FanExpo, because I'm not going to have Martin. So I'm going to need as much visual aid as possible. And usually we have a whole team too, but a lot of people are still concerned about the whole COVID thing. So, yeah, I don't think I have any. I might. Actually, I think I do for the store. Are they moving on their own? Yes. Yes, they are. Mechanics were quite a challenge. Now, I know somewhere on my drive is the store videos. Mechanized, yes. Very cool. Thank you. What? Folder Merlin can't be. That's my main folder. How can. Okay, that's interesting. Why do I have two different. Hmm. Hi, Award. Hi. Thank you, Craig. So I'm going to find on my computer my store folders. Oh, everything's such a disaster right now. Okay, there should be videos in here, probably on another drive. So frustrating, I swear. Someone's got to sit down very patiently and just go through all of these. All right, so I have to open another page on the browser, probably download. I swore they were somewhere. Yeah, this is only 5 minutes. I could use a little more. Yeah, let's see. Get rid of the audio. How did K9 turn out? Well, he's still sitting in the other room. I still have to reattach him to his base, and get another friend to practice with him. He turned out darker than we wanted, but that's okay. He'll be fine. I'm usually such a stickler, but with everything that's been happening, I'm trying not to. Doesn't always work. Hmm. So anyone who is local, we could use another volunteer on Saturday mostly. That is an all-day volunteer that can come ahead of time, learn the wings from Martin, and be able to get them up on my back and everything. Um, Pretty much a challenge. So I am trying to find. I have a video that I put up on the store that's perfect for this. Okay, maybe it'll have to be a YouTube thing. YouTube thing. No, I want a new video, a new window in Chrome. New. Hang on, I don't know if you guys can, if this is affecting it or not. Hmm. Now I've forgotten how to do YouTube. And I've got things on two monitors right now. Oh, oh, I may have found it. I may have found it. Okay, so that's it. Where's the larger one? Hmm. So it might work. They say they have a like an LED projector thing. I don't know how this is gonna quality wise go up on the screen. And there's all this new footage we got of the Monarch, but I don't know where it is. It's on a drive somewhere. Sigh. It has been so frustrating with this desktop. That's the footage that you shot for me, my camera at the Monarch Ultra. Let's see. It's sort by type, view by kind. So yeah, this is it. I'm used to having like an hour and a half, 2 hour video for for the panels because their panels are usually that long. And this time, nope, we're not going to be able to have the long panels, which is driving me crazy because I'm used to having tons of time. But I guess it's probably a good thing because there's only one of us there. So to fill that amount of time with only one of us, and not having the other one to banter off of. I just hope there's enough friends, helping us and well, helping me and in the audience that it won't make much of a difference. Hmm. Where's the video from next to the water? Katie, I'm looking for the Monarch videos. It's in here somewhere. I know there is. Oh, those are the ones with my phone. No, those don't work. Here it is. Here it is. Move the audio from all of them. How is everyone? If anyone wants to come on, I would appreciate it, and I'd love to have you. And we can chat about things. See, now there's the product one here. Me fussing with my remote. It's great. All the footage that most people don't, normally see. If anyone would like to come on and ask some questions and help me prepare for the convention, that would be great. Me trying to find places to hide my remote. Oh, that's right. I got to make the sleeves for my monarch outfit. But you see, Katie, right? If I put the static ones on you, right, the cellophane ones, then um, yeah, it's just a matter of all black because monarch bodies are all black, right? So you can see my dress is full length, but you can do short one. You can do whatever you want. That was great until the wind caught my. Remember when the wind caught my one wing and actually snapped it? Snapped the little post that was holding it to the rod because everything's not perfectly angled down on that new design for some reason. So when it pulls the wings, it's pulling on a bit of an angle. Oh, that's a better shot. Oh, I like that one. And you have to be careful with them, Katie. If you careen and you got to remember you're wider. If you careen and things, it really looks bad, and you could break the wings. Although that may be different. I'm hoping to have some time to, because I got some Lexan. It's the same thickness, and I'm hoping to replace the other plastic we used, the mystery plastic we used. Because you're running out of time. I'm looking for chunks where you're very still. I have all black now. Skirt, top, thighs. I mean, I think you mean tights, right? And our pantyhose and black shoes. Nice. The wings are gonna look so much larger on you too. So yeah, it's just a matter of when. I mean, I'm hoping I can find someone who's technically inclined and able to learn the Maleficent wings. That's gonna be there all day Saturday. Because I would rather wear Maleficent on Saturday. And I'm thinking of pulling out one of my little black wigs instead of using my own hair for the Monarch. So the static wings are pretty basic. They can be done in a very similar way. Now, how long is this? This is 7 minutes. So two of them together is just under 13. Hmm. I think I'll just leave this one the way it is and just let them run back to back. Put music on here. Hmm. Yeah. I think I'll just leave this one here. Put them back to back. See, I have no. I wish I had video of the inner workings um, of Arlo's wings because it's so different. So different. See, I'm trying to. We called it something fantasy, but I've got so many drives to find. The videos are across. So let's see. I don't know where all that footage is. Well, if I run the video twice, leave someone with the remote, like right next to the machine. So let's see. This, I wonder, is it too choppy if I don't put cross dissolves? Hmm. I think it's okay. That means that one. Well, actually, audio. I discovered with the new um iTunes that you have to like download the audio you want now. You can't just go to iTunes and say, "Okay, I'm pulling a song from iTunes." You have to actually go into iTunes and find the music you want. I kind of wish I had whatever this is saved on my drive because I've been using a lot of the same stuff. And then you go to instrumental music, in my mind, right? So you have to actually download it and put it by time. A Sleeping Beauty, right? Let's see. How do I sort by length? You guys can't see this right now because I just realized I'm not sharing this app too. Sort by time. The other way. Sort by. Okay, time the other way. I'm fine. All right. All right, I have a YouTube photo folder. I forgot about that. Hmm. Can view, sort by time. I actually have a piece of music in here at 0.01 seconds. Hmm. So go back to YouTube. I think I'm going to try and see how this one works. I'm sorry, the music had to stop for me to answer a text. Okay. It's always the hardest thing. Picking music. Picking music. Hang on. Ooh, I wonder how Moonlight Sonata will work with this. There it is. Ooh, short by about 14 seconds. This is quiet now. I don't like that. Short by 14 seconds. Hi, Molly B. How are you, honey? Good to see you. Uh, how's it been, darling? Okay, see if I can get rid of 14 seconds. I'm gonna put this over here. I'm okay working and playing hard. Best way to do it. I'll do is cut this little bit off here. It's 6 seconds. We're getting there. Very cool visuals. Thank you, Gina. I have to edit a much shorter version of our panel video because of COVID. Panels have been made much shorter. So instead of having about 2 hours, I only have 45 minutes. And this time, Martin's not showing up for the con because he has other obligations. So I'm flying solo with a bunch of friends who are flying solo, she says as she shows video of the wings, who aren't used to this. Like, they're not, I don't usually have partners. Um, like, it's usually Martin and the two of us have assistants. So this time it's just me and some friends with assistants. So yeah, trying to make a video that'll work is definitely a challenge. I think the LEDs in my skirt are too much. You can't see the details. I'm going to try to do a softer LED this time. Maybe put a filter in there so that it's gentler. He'll do great. Thank you, Molly. Little nervous though. Definitely, must admit, little nervous. So the whole thing is only 12 minutes. I know there's more footage, but I think this more or less makes its point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, whoopsie, went too far. Ah, it's everywhere. Copy, paste. 24 minutes of the 45. Maybe we can paste one more time. I mean, idealistically, I shouldn't be doing it this way. But let me get rid of this one. There you go, 30 minutes. So I am going to, first and foremost, make this the long version. Right, they call it share now. File. It's not going to be titled My Movie. That's silly. So, Wings and Things. Panel 1021. Long 1021. Next. Desktop, sure. Oh, excuse me. I think I just squeaked. Sure. Why is it that, Mr. Simpson? If anyone wants to come on and share, share stories, share ideas, share their art. Does anyone have any wing art? That would be awesome. I do my best when I'm nervous. As long as the focus steps in, mostly everything goes well. I used to be that way, Molly. I really haven't in the last few years. Apparently, there's a lot of damage that was done with what was happening with the festival and everything else. So my brain goes into these numb states and my body starts getting really, really sweaty. And that's really a bad thing when you're in cosplay. Really doesn't work. So I think I should have exported the shorter version first instead of the longer version first. And I don't know if this version, the previous version of my movie, I used to be able to. Oh my god, I hear noise. I hear
Oh my
noise.
God, you hear noise. Oh my God, you hear noise.
Is that Martin?
Hmm, apparently.
Martin. That's a Martin.
Well,
Your cropped Martin.
I'm
We see your
cropped.
nose.
Or is that
Okay,
better?
angle it a little bit more towards your chest.
Yeah, is that-
Yeah, it's a little better.
Oh, I see. In little crop
Because
marks,
you're
right?
tall, but it's wide.
Right. I'm not that tall, really.
So now the top of your frame is the middle of your glasses.
No, I don't know. I can't tell.
Ah,
Here.
you were fine.
If I
Wait, you
show
can't.
live, maybe I can
Yeah.
see. Oh, I see. My eyes are censored by the location bar. That's
Does it
hilarious.
say you're in Ottawa in the location
It
bar, or
says
does it
I'm in
say you're in
Ottawa. Yeah,
Toronto?
it says I'm in Ottawa. Yeah,
Oh, nice. So
yeah,
even though we're one profile, it registers both our locations.
yeah.
Welcome back, Jelly said she
It's
says.
using the device, right? As the
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Look, Molly's joined us.
Molly. Hey, Molly B.
So I'm waiting for the video to convert. Oh, excuse me. I don't mean
Oh,
yawn. Oh, I
exciting.
realized I never did the opening videos.
You were supposed to do that after I signed off.
I
That was the whole idea.
know.
What
I
the heck?
know. What the heck? What?
What the freaking heck? Never
Oh,
not.
don't you develop it. Don't you develop. Don't do that there. Watch yourself, mister.
It's okay. I've been on a while. I'm not in Gatineau
Oh, you're
right
not
now.
you're not in Gatineau, right?
No,
Still, you know.
I'm on the English side
Oh
of the
man.
way of the river.
Yeah, still running around the Parliament buildings going, Tabernac is not gonna help.
Well, no, I'm
Moi
saying our
monzi.
prime minister's francophone, right?
That's true. That's true. Bilingual as opposed to straight lingual.
Oh, he's
Rewind.
non-binary. He's non-binary lingual.
There you go. So you're back outside again, I see?
I am back outside again. Yeah,
Cool. And you've done all the things that you had to get done?
almost. I've still got to go in and make those corrections to the page, but I need to find somewhere to settle in order to do that, and they haven't given me somewhere to settle yet.
Ah, you need
So,
Wi-Fi, don't you?
yeah, it'd be good. I mean, I'm using Updata right now, coming on,
Oh, what?
so
We're
I'm not gonna be out for
flattered.
very long.
Well,
You're welcome.
you can he's not even letting me talk now. Ah, no, I admit I'm starting to feel that kind of numb sensation.
Mm,
Um, and I'm trying to convince people to come on and share their art and stuff, and I don't know who to invite, and
mm.
yeah, I'm really exhausted from fighting with the 3D printer and stuff earlier.
Oh yeah, trying to figure out the why it's not sticking to the bed again, to the
Yeah,
build plate.
and there's so little time. I'm trying to pick priorities and making sure the panels go off smooth. It's just it's pretty scary for me.
Mm.
Remember the days of analog? Oh my God, Molly.
The days of analog. Before we could do this sort of
Yeah,
thing, you know.
yeah. Those were the
Mm-hmm.
days, my friend. I thought would never end. Well, at least I'm
Mm-hmm.
on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, well, that's true. So we're using half the data that we normally would,
That's right,
or as it were,
as it were,
as it were,
as you were,
as it were.
as you were. Don't stand on attention all day. So,
Mm-hmm.
I hear you had a really good broadcast yesterday in the morning.
What's that?
I hear you had a really good broadcast yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it was really good. Did the walk around, Parliament buildings and the Byward Market and the National War Memorial. Spark Street Mall was dead. Of course, by the time I went down there, it was like 10 o'clock or something, or 9:30. So it's not like it was you know, very busy. I think there was one place open and there was nobody sitting on the patio because it was getting cold. So
Well, and it's a weekday the next morning, so type thing. Oh,
yeah,
sorry, it
exactly.
was
Yeah. That was last
yesterday.
night, I
Oh
think.
no, so it
The
would have
By
been Sunday.
Words
What?
Market.
Hold,
Hmm?
what?
Today's Sunday.
Yeah, so last night was Saturday,
Was
and she's been
Saturday, yeah.
hopping.
Well,
It
Byward
wasn't
Market
hopping.
was jumping,
Oh, okay.
the Spark Street Mall wasn't.
He's back. Yes, he is, Jazzy. Oh, Jenny Sanchez is correcting you. Byway Market.
No, by words. It is by words market.
It is byword.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I can't yawn. I can't yawn. My brain is fried. I need
Close.
stimulation. Close.
Yeah. Yeah. It has nothing to do with Byway, which I don't think exists anymore either. Those
Oh,
were
that was a
discount stores, weren't they?
yeah, yeah. They were.
Back in the 80s or the 90s or something like that.
I guess it was more like the 70s and the 80s. I don't remember if it made it into the 90s. I remember when we used to have
Oh,
Boots
no, yeah.
too. Boots Pharmacy.
Oh, yeah. Boots
That's
Drugstore. It's
that's where I always got
import
my
from England. Yeah.
that's where I always got my melloids.
Hmm.
So are we all going to wish me the best of energy tonight so that I can sleep? Cause
Yes.
I am. I don't know if
Christina
Martin told you
needs.
guys, but yeah, I'm having night terrors again.
Yeah, pretty bad ones. Yeah, so everyone put out that good energy. Pass it on to Christina for restful sleep. Good thoughts, good
Do we
energy,
know
good power.
good energy and stuff?
And stuff.
Stuff. Yeah, I used to have night terrors when I was younger, and then they went away. But the last, I'd say, year and a half, they've come back. Wouldn't you say, Martin?
Yeah, yeah, about a year and a half, almost 2 years.
And they're nasty. I have no way of knowing what reality and the dream is. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
calling up Martin or my mother, because for some reason
In the
she
middle of the
seems to
night.
be in a lot of them. And I'm telling them off, and I can't tell the difference between real and fake. And oh my
Mm-hmm.
God, you had them last night, Molly? Energy coming through the phone. Thank you, Jazzy. Did they
Uh,
find your room bed, Martin? Yes, Art Lover's asking if they found you a
Sorry,
space.
what's that?
Did they find you a space yet?
I'm still in the holding pattern right now, so
Are you
I'm
really?
getting a little bit worried.
Yeah, considering what time it is.
So yeah,
Uh-oh.
but yeah.
Well, they said they'd take care of you.
What's that?
They said they'd take care of you.
They did, yeah.
Vivid dreams are
So,
weird. Oh, these are beyond vivid. I used to sleepwalk. Martin had to secure a number of things. In my
mm-hmm.
20s, I started sleepwalking again, and took a while to figure out what you do. Apparently, you don't disturb a sleepwalker. You just
No.
make sure that they don't do anything. I mean, you kind of have to nudge them if they're doing something they shouldn't, but
Mm-hmm.
don't wake them
Try
because it
not to
just,
wake them up in the process. Yeah.
yeah. But I used to, what was it, Martin, for about 2 years there? I would go and turn on all the faucets in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good. Not
Mm-hmm.
good.
Nope.
So oh no. I
Mm-hmm.
hope they find you something, Martin.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure they will. So,
Oh,
but
yeah,
yeah,
they will.
yeah. Oh, they will. Yeah.
Well, it was what?
But yeah, let's.
Midnight no, it was 10:30 the first night.
Yeah, exactly. By the time that got that all sorted out and everything, and got me there, it was almost midnight anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You in that
Even
hotel you
that
were
hotel
showing
you
us.
were showing us. Oh yeah,
What? Oh,
sure.
what
The
the Grand
the Chateau Laurier.
Chateau?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't think I can do that.
Oh my God. Look, if he gets a free stay in the Chateau Laurier, I am
Oh, I
so
know.
driving there right now.
Little booty call. Oh, pardon me. Oh, I'm exhausted though.
I like how he assumes.
Well, I'm sure everyone else's brains went there too, right?
Yeah, I'm
But
gonna drive five
that
hours, but yeah,
we're
we're
not
not that kind of
that kind of
broadcast.
broadcast. Wow, that was tough.
Yeah, I sometimes sleepwalk in a new place. We have key deadbolts on our doors for me.
Oh
Oh no,
no.
Molly, really? You too?
So you need an
Apparently,
actual key to get out of the house, right?
yeah, apparently it's more common in women than men. And this is a hard thing too,
Mm-hmm.
is because I'm going through this and I'm here alone.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Martin's the phone number at the top of my phone, so I can't call my mom. My brother said kind of okay, but he doesn't understand. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure about calling him. Yeah,
Yeah.
and my friends actually have sleeping hours, unlike me.
Don't want to disturb them at 3 o'clock in the morning. Exactly.
Well, what time did I call last night? What time was the first? Because I kind of
Oh wow.
remember them. There was what, four
Here,
of them last night?
you'll still be able to hear me, but hang on a sec.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm sorry, I did not mean neon.
hang on a sec. There we go. Uh, 4:15. You
My
there?
partner is very good about it. It happens infrequently now. Yeah, it stopped for a while for me and then started right back up. Yes, we are here. 4:15 was the first one.
4:15. Yeah.
Martin, you should put your phone
So
on Do Not
that's
Disturb. No, if he does that, then when the call comes in as to where he's going, he'll miss it.
yeah,
Yeah, it
exactly.
froze Jazzy because switched over to his phone to take a
Yeah.
look as to when my first call. So yeah, it's
Hmm.
pretty crazy. I need to get my energy up, folks. Come on. I,
Yeah,
I
really.
need I need
Come on,
I
give us
need
some energy,
that
folks.
I need that audience. I'm realizing how numb it's left me and all the trauma and stress over the past 20 years has just been overwhelming,
Hmm.
you know. And I've got all these friends around going, yeah, I'm trying to get my husband to compliment me, or I'm trying to get my boyfriend to not be bored of me anymore, or I'm trying to get my girlfriend to say nice things about me, and I'm looking at them all and I'm like, you know what? If your world is as screwed up as Martin and mine has been the last 20 years, I'm not surprised. And the whole COVID thing, it's like we've all forgotten. We've all forgotten to
Yeah,
say
it's
nice
made
things
it.
about each other. You know, and there's no reason for, and it's just the energy just drops. You just
Hmm.
you just empty. You just,
Yeah.
and of course, if you try to get compliments and you look egotistical and self-centered, but all you need is energy. You know, all
Hmm.
anyone's after is energy. You know, a nice compliment makes you feel really good and gives you all that energy. So I got a
Yeah.
lot of catching up to do. So I'm hoping I'll find that energy at the con
Hmm.
and don't freak out in the middle of it. I'm winding down to sleep. I mean, once
Yeah.
he goes to bed, he should put his phone on Do Not Disturb. And no, it's still, then it leaves me
No.
completely alone. There's no one here.
Yeah.
And
No,
it's the
I need to be
problem.
available for that. You know,
I have no one who can sleep over. I need a lifeline. So he's
even if I am
agreed to help me
5 hours
through
away.
this. Yeah. And he just sits there on the other. The first few times it happened, he got all offended, especially since I punched him the first time. Um,
Well, you socked your mom when you were a kid too, right? When you
that's true.
in the middle of the
That's
night
very
and
true.
you're being put it on airplane mode.
But
No, Jazzy, no, no, no.
no, 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 no. COVID has depleted so many creative people. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Molly, that's why we need that love. It's
Hmm.
your awards from this point on now will go back to us because all the Monarch fundraising is done. If Habs wants to match it, I'll happily tell them how much. But
Yep.
we basically have enough um, to adopt one monarch. We don't have enough to
Yep.
adopt two. We didn't make that amount, but we were able to adopt the one, so we're able to do the draw. I'm hoping Martin and I can scrape some money together because we can make the difference to adopt two. I hope,
Hmm.
because I would like to adopt two because I wouldn't mind some more monarch butterflies to give away to the kids. And
Yeah. Hmm.
so it's brain. Where the hell was I going with this? And have a red bull that
Ah.
gives you wings. I have wings.
Yeah, really. She has wings. She's got all kinds of wings.
Oh, COVID
Anyway,
depleted so many
I'm
creative people.
gonna
Yeah, see?
I'm gonna step
Exactly.
out of the broadcast for a few minutes here, and I'm gonna make a quick phone call, and then I'll be
Okay.
right back. Okay. All right.
Okay. You got
Okay.
it.
Thanks. Bye.
Hmm. You're welcome. But yeah, right now with the way things are happening, he's really the only one I can call. You know, if I put the hotline at he's my emergency number. So I would have to change the emergency number because all I'm doing is reaching over to the phone and and hitting what's at the top. And there's no one else. So we wanted to get friends to sleep over, but everyone's recovering from COVID or doing obligations or somewhere else altogether. And Martin suggested that he stay, but I can't I can't bring myself to do that to him. So yeah, he come on, 34 years together. If I'm not gonna sleep, he's not gonna sleep. Isn't that the way it works? Okay, I'm gonna go over here, make a shorter version. That's not what I wanted to do. There are no other, not for, again, time of morning. Why are you trying to get him not to help me? That's not very nice. I mean, it's what he wants to do. If one of my best friends, wound up with cancer or something, and she or he needed me to be on the contact list, I'd do it. It's all good. Yeah. All right, share again. File. We're going to name this one slightly different. And then we're going to test it by uploading it to HAPS. What did I call it? Wings and Things. Short 1021. 1.8 gig. Wow, that's different. Just such a different size. Save. Now this might actually be too big for HAPS. Share. File. Let's make one 540. Next. See how quickly that one saves. Who's my emergency contact? I don't even know. Really? You don't know who? You kind of should know who your emergency contact is. Should hopefully also be the same person on your insurance. Just for suspicion's sake. I mean, just in case. I've gotten older. I find I'm on more contact lists and key copies of house keys. Oh no! Oh no, Molly! All right. So you guys can't hear the music on this, right? Have you guys seen Squid Game? I forgot if you answered. Oh, no, we haven't. I mean, we've seen all the other stuff on TikTok, and so we got a good idea. But we're trying to catch up. And we finally saw Black Widow the other night, so that was a nice thing. And I'm more caught up than him because he's got the iPad, so he's got to find Wi-Fi, and he doesn't have access to cable. He has access to our like a Disney Plus and stuff. It's bizarre. I've heard it's bizarre. Well, is it Japanese or? It's okay. A couple friends have copies of my keys too. Yeah, exactly. It's Korean. Well, that says a lot. So if it's Korean, interesting. Was it like, is it a TV? It's a TV show, isn't it? Or is it a game show? I think they're more or less one and the same when you think about it. South Korean. Oh, wow. Some of that stuff is just surreal, you know? So, Haps, am I able to share Netflix series? So, I guess it was made in Korea by one company and then Netflix bought the distribution rights, I assume. Oh, I have to stop presenting one to present the other. I have keys that I haven't used in years, but they make excellent package openers. Ah, nice. Yeah, we got a bunch of mystery keys. Okay, let me try this. Stop presenting. Let's see if I can present good time. Okay. Let's see if the audio comes through now. Can you guys hear that? I guess not. I don't see any audio bar. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. See, I saw someone who like was collecting keys and did this huge key art thing. It was just awesome. Hear what? Oh, yeah, see. So we'll share quick time. Hmm. Well, let's find out if this one's too big to upload here. I saw and didn't hear. Hmm. All right, Haps. How big a file can I upload? Upload anyway. Let's see if it works. Oh, wow. It's going to take forever. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I'm sorry, guys. I have just been overstressed and underslept. I still want to fit in my costumes for FanEx. Hey, Pippin. Hi. Why don't you come up here? There you go. Is that better? Instead of lying on the floor and moping at me? No, apparently it's not enough. We appreciate each other's weirdness. A friend who called Odd Keys, who collects odd keys. She also makes puppet with dryer lint. Ah! Well, why not? As long as it doesn't stink. Cute cat. You hear that, Pip? You're cute. We did not know you were cute. Big cat. Ah, big cat. Ah. Part Bengal. We're not sure which part. Maybe your brain's Bengal. Gorgeous boy. Can you imagine how much bigger he'd be if if he wasn't accidentally bred with a domestic short hair? Can't go up there. Cats always know they are cute. Yeah. This guy's a rough hazard, though. No, I did that TikTok video about how many times can you tap your cat until they get offended. He just purred through the whole thing. Isn't that right, buddy? Mm. I foster kittens and we have 2 adult cats. Nice. There's a lot of cat people in here. Probably a lot of dog people too, but their dogs don't walk into the middle of a broadcast. Although, I think it's Pablo's puppy that Pablo or Peter that has the doggies. I think it's Pablo. Hi. Hi. So those of you who are sponsors and have given more than $5, I require names for the Remember Me. If you haven't sent me your stories yet, please do so. Hey, big boy. I used to be allergic when I was younger. But I guess having them around all the time has changed that. I used to take allergy stuff all the time. But now we're grown. It's a whole different story. How you doing, bud? Oh, that reminds me, I gotta clean my wig. It's what I call a Gumby cat. Pretty much do anything with them. Yes. Hear that now, Pippin? You're a Gumby cat. Because Molly says so. Like, don't care, just keep scratching. All right. All right. I'm not even paying attention to the. Why is it the smaller file is taking longer to process? Oh, share successful. Show. Oh no, Martin's back. Hide the stuff. Oh, I can't hear him. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Hold on, Martin. Hold on.
Did what?
Okay, go for it. What were you saying?
What? What? Sorry, what?
What were you saying?
Huh?
What?
Nothing.
What?
You were saying hide the stuff. What stuff?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. You didn't hear that.
I heard nothing.
You heard
Nothing
nothing.
at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
So are things better yet?
Nope.
What's wrong with me yet? Ah,
Nope, not yet. They're struggling right now, but they they may have to try and put me back up in the same place I was. So
well, when you called them from here, it was a slightly different story, but I guess that's the problem with anything that's in the health system is just never know what'll happen in 12 to 24 hours.
well, yeah, exactly. So yeah, but yeah,
You have some job interviews coming up, don't you?
I do have. I actually have one interview coming up on Tuesday with a Best Buy out here, and then
Oh, that's hilarious that you used to work for Radio
yeah,
Shack.
I know, yeah, really. So we see how that works out, right? And then there's
Yeah.
a little bit of other interest. I mean, I put out about 10 or 12 applications around here, so we shall see.
Nice. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, it'll give you a break. Like, I mean, you were getting pretty overwhelmed um, in
Hmm.
production. Doesn't mean
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
completely out of
So
our life, but we take it day by day.
yeah,
The moment I get the
exactly.
convention out of the way, I'm gonna have to start doing the same thing.
Hmm.
Actually, I've been thinking of going back to background work.
Yeah,
I was never
that can be a lot
completely
of
happy
fun.
with background work, but yeah, it's changed. Especially, I'm no longer 20 something, so I'm a little more in demand.
Hmm.
That mature. Do I look mature enough? Do I look my age?
Totally, totally.
But the problem
Sure.
is it's unpredictable work. That's the problem. But
Yeah, it can be. Yeah. Three,
we
4 days
gotta
here and there,
gotta
and then
perform.
2 months of nothing, and then yeah.
Good luck, Jedi Senshi says.
Yeah, thank you.
Good luck. We were calling you Marty earlier.
Oh, don't do it.
You
That's the
missed
name I'm
it.
trying to get
Sorry.
rid of. minutes. I am out of so if you got yours.
I can be fine.
Yeah,
Ooh, tons of wind.
but yeah, it's got very windy and cold right now. So I think what I'm going to do is find myself somewhere indoors to go briefly because I'm standing outdoors and it's very very cold. And if I get a chance, I'll sign back on with you guys if you're still up and running. But yeah, I need to go somewhere where it's not quite so chilly until they figure out what's going on. I think
And
there's a
possibly
Tim Hortons
Wi-Fi.
nearby. Yeah, there's a Tim Hortons nearby that I can get a tea and just chill out, and it should
Nice.
hopefully still be open.
No, no,
So
warm out.
warm, really warm out,
Can you do
warm
all the notes?
out.
Can you also do the notes? And can you do a little multitasking and do the notes for the panel for me?
Yeah, I'll finish up those notes and stuff. Yeah.
Because I want to be able to hand those notes to who's ever behind me with that pack. You know, who's ever
Right.
behind me, who's ever gonna, so that they look like they know what they're saying.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
hopefully no opinions. They'll just read your notes directly and go, okay, so Martin says, and hopefully I won't stage whoever it is, and they won't upstage me, and I can get a
Yeah.
bit of a
Exactly.
rapport going. They have to pretend to be you.
Okay.
They have to be able to pretend to be you.
All right. We'll see what we can do. All right. I'm gonna sign off here and plug my phone in for a little bit of boost, and then
All right,
try and check in whenever I get into the Timmy's. Okay. See
cool.
you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, this is the hardest thing about it is he went off to Ottawa. He called them. He talked to things about to it about with them, and then he gets there and it's slightly different. But the whole point of this process was for Martin to feel a sense of independence and to have some time, even if it's just a few months, to uh, to help reprogram his brain. And I worry about him too, folks. I'm really worried about him too. But it's we had to do it. We had to do something. And now the next step is apparently if I want help with my night terrors, I have to go to the Buddhist temple. So the medical health system can't help me, and unless I'm going to pay for specialists. So everything in Canada is not free. Um, very worried about him. I hope he gets placed tonight. Well, he also knows where my godparents are. He's trying not to use them. Um, he's trying not to call them. They are in town, and if it does become a major emergency, if he crashes on their floor for one night, it'll happen. But the point of the matter is he needs to, most of us learned how to survive through anything when we were younger. He never did. So he's got his psychiatrist in reach. They've also said that worst comes to worst, he comes and sleeps in the waiting room. But they had beds, and then we got there, and then there wasn't. So it's a shot in the dark. So he knew. I asked him if he wanted me to stay, and he said no. All they wanted to do is give me meds. Yeah, we still fight with that a little here too. We do, but ultimately it's your choice, and it's much better to do what Martin's doing. A lot of people won't do what he's doing, and it took a lot of courage for me as well because, when him and I had a lot of struggles, and we still do to a certain degree, both of us kept worrying about the other one hurting. Instead of thinking of ourselves, we just kept doing these things that just made it worse for ourselves. And it didn't help where we are now. So now we're here where we are now. And we can all worry about him. We can all worry about me. A lot of people keep doing the whole, well, he's just the man. He wants to help you. No, if it's overwhelming, if it interferes with the other person, it's got to be, you want to stay with someone, you really have to keep in mind that you got to do what's good for you, but you also have to respect what they need to do for themselves. And right now, I'm taking a deep breath and I'm taking it day by day. And it's overwhelming to be left here too, because even though I've got the roof over my head, there's twice to three times as much responsibility. So ultimately, if I can handle it, we still have a company. If I can't handle it, then the company gets shut down. So, it's this is a major putting the both of us in shock to see what happens. And to get rid of everyone else's impressions and to get rid of everyone else's images of us and find ourselves. I guess you could say it's kind of like a walkabout. I know we're not in Australia and it's not the outback, but yeah, it's kind of like a walkabout when you think about it. Specialists for what they are covered, for what they are covered. Specialists for what they are covered. Jazzy, that's a very confusing sentence. Any moment now I'll be able to show you guys this. Oh, this one uploaded really fast. Okay, here. Let's see what you guys think of this. The music will be really, really low behind. I just wanted to make sure there was a piece that wasn't distracting or upstaging to the panel. the second video is the one we've got up on our webpage for product. But what do you guys think? I mean, the music is a very different kind of music than I normally use, but I don't want it to upstage the panel itself. You like that? Nice? Nice. Okay. So I should not touch it. Just leave it alone. Yay! Good, I liked it. Yay! And there was much rejoicing. All right. It's great. Oh, thank you, Molly. Yeah, that's a hard thing. I used to do a lot of really heavy music on things like panel videos, but just completely upstages. You're trying, even if you turn down the volume, you have to turn off the volume. And what's the point of having the music? You kind of want the music in the background, right? Cool. So now I have to find the production to cosplay and fix that one too. Well, I'm thinking it's been 2.5 hours, so I'm thinking that I should run the closing video and get myself to a little bit more food and definitely more water. I'm very dehydrated. I haven't been very good to myself, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to check in with Martin on the phone. One of us will try to get on tomorrow at some point. Tomorrow's going to be really really busy doing things, so we may not get a chance to promote it, but one of us will try to make sure that you're up to date on everything. But Martin's learning the art, and even me, being artists, we want to share everything with you. But we're learning the art of subtlety in storytelling, which I used to kind of have a skill for, but oh, Grand Admiral, I'm just heading out. I may before bed see if you guys want to do, or if anyone's around later on tonight to do. I'd like to do like the energy release thing that I used to do, and do it right this time. Make it part of Don't Poke the Lion. And coming up on your bedtime. Okay, Molly. Martin has a shuttle beard? What? What? Shuttle beard? Not sure what you mean. But I gotta get up and move around if I'm gonna get any work done. Oh no. Oh. But yeah, I'm gonna be talking to the Buddhist community, to see if I can get some help for the night terrors, because they are really making me very tired. No, it's just going to be me at the expo. Unfortunately, I've been looking for appropriate volunteers, but Martin had an opportunity to go to Ottawa and took it. And now the bed that was supposed to be there for him is not, but they're still doing their best to take care of him, so that's good. Enjoy the new. What? Wrong kind of expo. Wrong. Not that kind of broadcast, All right, folks, I am headed off. Respect yourself more than anyone else can. Everything will be fine. Self-respect, self-love. Any awards from this point on, or sponsorships for $7 and above are going to go towards the November story time, which Martin and I decided on this broadcast is going to be Doctor Who, because we'll do it on the anniversary of Doctor Who. Because that makes sense, because that's in November. And so yeah, we've cut off the contributions for the Monarch Fund. We definitely have enough for one to adopt one monarch, and the list is in the comments at the very beginning of this broadcast as to who will be in the draw and who we still need names from. All right. So Buddhist, yes. Buddhist, not nudist. Oh, I love the spell check. All right, folks. Love you all. Take care of yourself. Stay well, and talk to you soon. Bye. Night night. Oh, that was kind of crackly.
good for me. Keep it kind.
We had a great time in Montreal. Montreal was all hardwood floors. Right? Go on, camera. Camera. I'd like to. That's my favorite thing. That's my favorite. No! Well, look up
So how much styrofoam?
No. Way too much styrofoam. The birds are confused. Like, what's this city doing here?
Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, I'll hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me, though I have to travel far. Remember me, each time you hear a sad guitar.